Are you a person who needs an appointment with Dr. Dwayne Ackerman? He's here to tell us how you know when to go, right? How do you know that you need your services and the treatments you offer?
Right, and so I do want to talk about that, but first I've got to give a shout out. Yesterday I had a wonderful couple in from Henderson. I'll say her first name, Wanda. Hey, Wanda, I told you I'd give you a shout out today. I'm a man of my word, so there you go. Enjoy the show. She said how much she loves you and loves the show, so that's
well, thank
awesome.
you, Wanda. Appreciate it. I'm glad you went to see Dr. Ackerman.
Me too, so hopefully we'll be able to help.
Good.
So who should come see us? A lot more people than think they should. So for example, if your balance isn't quite what it used to be. A theme I've been hearing lately is when I'm taking a shower and I close my eyes, I lose my balance. You know, I've got to brace myself when I'm washing my hair, rinsing off, whatever. Right. That's a balance issue. That's a neurologic issue in most cases that may be peripheral neuropathy, in the early signs of peripheral neuropathy. So if you have something like that, if your balance isn't very good, if you're nervous about going out and doing things, get it checked out, because it's so much easier to fix this and improve this before it gets really severe.
Right, and I mean, we've talked about that, how the success stories.
Oh yeah, it's, you know, we had 2 patients yesterday that were doing final follow-ups, and you know, they're just as excited because they're so much better a year later versus being 30–40% worse had they not done anything. You know, they can get their life back, they can go do things again, sure. Feel more confident and be more independent. You know, I have a lot of female patients that, you know, maybe their husband has passed away before them. They don't want to give up that independence, sure. You know, and when you can't balance, you're afraid of falling all the time, that takes that away from you. So we want to try and give that quality of life back. You know, we just need you to give us a call and we can check you out and do some simple tests and find out if our program will help or not.
How often does it happen that there's somebody who crosses your path that you can't be helped at least a little? I mean, does that happen very often?
By the time people get to us, most know they have peripheral neuropathy. They've been diagnosed by someone else, their family doc or other clinic. So by the time they get to us, most of them know that they have it, and unfortunately, in most cases, we are able to help. There's a few situations where we can't, you know, there's other issues going on health-wise that has to be addressed before we can take care of this issue with their feet.
Well, you know, we were talking about the sugar content in the pumpkin spice latte, and you have really spent a lot of energy making yourself knowledgeable about inflammatory foods and inflammatory issues. Inflammation is such a big problem for us.
Gosh. It's staggering how bad we all are inflamed, myself included.
And we don't know it. I mean, we just don't know it.
Well, when you feel a certain way, that's just normal for you. Mm-hmm. And until you get rid of some of those symptoms, you don't know how bad you actually felt. And I've been doing a lot of nutrition stuff the past several months. I've actually changed my diet completely because I don't like to do anything without doing it on myself before I recommend it to a patient. It's just the way I am. So I have basically cut out all carbohydrates or sugar out of my diet, like completely. And it's amazing how much better I feel. I do a lot of cycling. I did a ride a week and a half ago, 65 miles. It took a little over 4 hours, no sugar intake, just water.
I'm impressed.
And I felt fine. Yeah. And that surprised me because I've always been you cycle long-term, run a marathon, you gotta have carbs, you gotta keep feeding yourself.
Sure.
So it totally blew my mind that you can do this without it, and I actually felt better, which is pretty wild.
Take his advice, give him a call. We'll be